I'm Chasing Rocky Mountain ATVMC, and this is our product spotlight for the Tusk LED Light Bars. Hello and welcome. Today I am here to talk to you about the Tusk LED Light Bars that we offer here at Rocky Mountain. Now, LED light bars, very popular. If you don't have one already, you probably know somebody that does, and it goes without saying, these things are incredibly bright. They really do just elevate your riding experience, especially at nighttime. Honestly, they just turn the night into day, and you're gonna be able to see farther down the trail, out to the sides with a lot more definition, and it honestly just does make your riding a whole lot safer at the same time. Now, the Tusk LED Light Bar has been one of our best sellers for years for a couple reasons. They're built extremely tough. We've tested these ourselves thoroughly. They're extremely bright, and the price really is just hard to beat. Now, when I say that we've tested these thoroughly, what we've done is we've put them in a paint shaker for hours on end, make sure they're gonna hold up to vibration. We've also dunked them in water and then stuck them in a freezer and then made sure they're gonna work there as well. So really just built to last, extremely bright, and again, a price that really is hard to beat. Now, with the Tusk LED Light Bars, we offer these in 3 different sizes. We've got 30-inch in a straight and a curved version. We have the 12 and also the 6. Now, the curved version that you see here, these become real popular. They look really cool. And then that curved light bar, really the purpose of it is to help give more peripheral vision out of your spot or out of your flood reflectors that you're gonna have on the end. So really it comes down to personal preference. Again, the curved bar is just to help give a little bit more light out to the sides. Now with all of these, they're gonna be constructed out of 6061 extruded aluminum. So built very tough, and they have an IP rating of 67. Now what that means is that the 6 stands for it's completely dustproof, and then the 7 means that it's gonna be waterproof up to 1 meter for 30 minutes. So unless you really just plan on going snorkeling in your side-by-side, shouldn't have any worries about water getting into these. Now, a common question that's asked with these light bars is you see on the back here, you're gonna have these are called cooling fins. Now, these are designed to disperse heat away from your light bar. You know, you're gonna be able to run these for a long period of time. We don't want them to overheat. You know, these are extremely bright, but with that light that's being emitted, you are gonna have a lot of heat buildup. So these cooling fins are designed to take that heat and disperse it away. So those are the cooling fins on the back. Now on the front, you're gonna have your lens in the front. It's a polycarbonate lens, so it's very durable. Again, that IP rating of 67. Now on the inside, you're gonna see the reflectors. Now every light bar is gonna have a different reflector design. Now reflectors are extremely important when it comes to a light bar. You can have all the light in the world, but if you don't have a good reflector design, it's not gonna project the light well. So really, you can say it's unusable light, and it's not gonna be that efficient. So reflector design is extremely important. Now all the light bars from Tusk, we're gonna have a spot flood combo. So you can see in the middle, you're gonna have your spot lights, your spot reflectors, so that's gonna see far down the trail directly in front of you. And then on the outside, you're gonna have your flood reflectors. Again, that's gonna give that almost 180-degree peripheral vision. Now, you have your reflector design, and then you're gonna have your LEDs. Now, in the world of LEDs, you've got 2 popular makers. You've got Osram and you've got Cree. So the Tusk LED light bars are using Osram LEDs. Now, a common misconception and a myth that I kind of want to debunk is there are no light bulbs in a light bar. And LED stands for light emitting diode. And how it works, there's an electrical circuit that goes along the back, and when the current goes through that, those diodes emit that light. So keep that in mind, there are no light bulbs in a light bar. So again, you're gonna have your LEDs in there. That's gonna put off that light. And the nice thing about the LEDs is that there's very little amp draw coming from your battery. In fact, the 30-inch only has a 12.7 amp draw. It's 180 watts, but it's gonna draw very little power. But keep in mind, if you're running other electrical accessories like a full stereo system or a winch and a light bar, those things do add up, but if you're running just a light bar by itself, you are gonna be just fine. Now, when it comes to installation for a light bar, now every light bar is gonna come included with L brackets with the wiring harness, plug and play. It's very easy to install. The L brackets do have rubber isolators that's gonna help reduce vibration, but we also do have machine-specific kits. So when you're checking these out, when you're on the website, if you enter the make, the model, and the year of your machine, it's gonna show the light bar and have the mounting hardware that you're gonna need, so it's gonna mount right up to your machine. Now, something to keep in mind with the mounting, if you're a razor guy, okay, the 30-inch light bar is gonna mount right up to your A-pillars. The 12 and the 6, those are designed to go up on your top crossbar. But you wanna keep in mind, depending on if you have a roof or a visor, some modification might be needed with that 12 and the 6-inch. Now, the other makes like your Can-Am or your Arctic Cat, all these are designed to mount right up to your top crossbar. But again, depending on your roof or your visor, some mods might be needed, so just keep that in mind. Now, the last thing that I do wanna cover when it comes to installation is we know a lot of riders like to take the 12 or the 6-inch, put it on their front bumper. We offer the Tusk front bumper here at Rocky Mountain. What's nice about it is machine specific, so it bolts right onto your side-by-side, and it has pre-drilled holes for the 12-inch light bar, so it mounts up very easy and it looks really good. So that wraps up our product spotlight for the Tusk LED light bar. If you have any questions, thoughts, or comments, I'd love to hear those, so make sure you comment below. These are always gonna ship free. If you have any questions about installation, you can give us a call, you can chat live online, and we will always get your questions answered. I'm Chase here at Rocky Mountain, and we'll see you on the trails.